Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Miguel. I want to thank everyone for your prayers and for your support during this difficult time in my life. Uh, on the 27th of August, as I was going into a restaurant, I had come from work. I was working all day long, and I came home. I was driving home, and I decided to stop and eat something because I was really hungry. I was going into the restaurant. I didn't realize that there was a glass, and I slammed into the glass and fell to the floor and injured my spinal column. I was a quad for maybe it looked like the world to me, but for about 10 minutes or so. So I was not able to move my arms or my legs. So they call EMS. There was a young lady there that helped me. I was able to speak. I told her to call my wife, and she went ahead and did so. And EMS transported me to Frederick Health Hospital. So I was there in Frederick Health, and as my body started to be able to move my hands and my feet, I had terrible pain over my body, especially in my hands, in both of my hands, my thumb especially. So I could not do anything, and so they did MRI and CAT scan. They realized that I had a cause damage to my spinal cord, and when you cause damage to your spinal cord, that's a very serious matter because it could affect your ability to walk and to move your hands. And so it was very terrifying to me to feel that way. So, they decided to transfer me from Frederick Health to Washington Hospital Center. And so when they transferred me to hospital Washington Hospital Center, I was there for a few days. They were giving me all kinds of steroids and medication for pain because the pain was unbearable. To this day, my fingers hurt so much I can't even really do much with my hands, so I'm kind of limited on what I could do. So I was there to Sunday, which was, let me look at the calendar here because my mind's not really working correctly. Let's see here. To the 31st, and I was high. I mean, high. Because of the narcotics and all that, I couldn't, really um, do much of anything. But I had a conference coming up. I had a conference coming up on the 29th. So I decided with my wife, who is an angel. I am so grateful for the wife that the Lord has given me. uh, I stopped the narcotics on Monday morning, but they were calling me because I had a conference on Friday, and they were worried because they had so many people sign up for the conference, and I was the speaker. I was there. It's a Deliverance Ministry conference, and I was there to teach like 50, 60 people how to do deliverance. And they were worried because they had obviously spent money advertising this and preparing and all these things, and I was not going to be able to make it. So I told my wife said told Pastor Paul Sonato, which is a pastor at that church 24/7, that we will be there. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm in so much pain, I can't do anything. But I came off the narcotics, and on Wednesday, I was able to type a pamphlet for them to distribute to every minister that was going to be there. But progressively, praise the Lord, huh? Progressively, I got better and better. The narcotics started leaving my system. But I'm still taking. Unfortunately, I have to take a medication called gabapentin, which is for um, nerve 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 damage, right? And it's to make sure that you don't feel that pain from your nerves, right? In addition to that, I have to take Tylenol and ibuprofen when the pain's really bad. I try not to take medication. I'm not a believer in taking medication, but that's just me. I try to get off medication as soon as possible, if I don't need it. But I asked the Lord. I said, Lord, how am I going to do this on Friday and Saturday? Saturday was a whole day thing, and Friday was Friday evening. So we had to drive 4 hours to get there, to then start the conference, to do the initial presentation. And then, Saturday, all day long, I had to teach people how to do deliverance ministry. And then to pray for people. I did a impartation where I pray for people who want to be deliverance minister. I asked the Lord to give them the gift of ministry, of deliverance ministry, and the gift of knowledge and wisdom, obviously, word of knowledge. So anyways, so on Wednesday I started feeling a little bit better. I typed in the pamphlet, I sent it to them, but I was still so much in pain. But Thursday I went to see my neurosurgeon before the meeting, for the meeting, and he pretty much told me that I could do regular things, my regular job and things like that, but I can't really lift anything heavy or jump around or do anything because I didn't have the surgery yet. The surgery will be more than likely in November when I'm gonna have my surgery, my neck surgery, to repair the compression of my spinal cord, because it's being oppressed. Because I have a condition that I didn't know about, and the interesting thing about is that I have arthritis in my spinal cord, which most people have in my age. But what happened was when I fell, the it is so tight there that it caused damage into my spinal cord. So they have to fuse my spinal cord in order for me to be able to function normally. Okay, functional, because if I fall again, it could be very bad for me. So my doctor said that I'm gonna have to have the surgery anyways because of that condition. I think it's called spinal cord syndrome or something like that. So I was just thinking, it happened now. If I never knew I had that. Just imagine, I was 60 something and I would have hit the door or something like that. I probably would have been a quad for the rest of my life. So it was really was a blessing in disguise, and we know that this is going on now, so that I could get the treatment for it. uh, so my doctor said I still have to have the surgery, which I have. So please keep me in prayer. The Lord could do anything. He could do miracles, and He could heal me. I seen so many healings in our ministry, so I don't doubt that He could heal me from this. So that I don't have to have the surgery. But I'm gonna continue. Our ministry is gonna continue doing what we do. I'm gonna continue normally. I cannot do as many cases as I have been doing because of my body. I'm still very weak. My hands are very weak. My hands are very weak. There's still pain. There's still pain in my hands, and it's been recent where I had such a accident that it's gonna take some time for my body to heal. Anyway, so let's continue. So I went ahead and kept my word. I attended the conference and I asked the Holy Spirit to give me strength to be able to do that. So I went ahead and we started. I went there on Friday, got there on Friday, and the church 24/7 is an awesome church. I recommend, if you're in the Lynchburg, Virginia area, that you go there and that you attend their church because they're just awesome people. And so I went there and I started teaching on Friday night. And then we went on, I taught all day on Saturday. And let me show you, I have some pictures here. Let me see how I could do this. Okay, here we have, this is Apostle Nato and Prophetess Renee from Church 24/7 International. And then this is me teaching. I had to sit down and because I can't stand up. I couldn't stand up for long periods of time, so I was there teaching from that table, sitting on that in the pulpit, um sitting up there on the altar teaching people. And people were so receptive. They were so open to learning the ministry of deliverance, and it was really a blessing to be there. And then this is I lay hands on every single I pray for every single person. That they had over 65, I believe, people there. This is just some of the pictures. I only took, my wife took this picture. I think like two pictures or so, of what happened. But this was full of people. They were all waiting outside for me to pray for them. So it was so many people got delivered that day, that specific day. You can see me in the background back there praying for people. And then, we had, after people were delivered and stuff like that, they were still getting ministered by the ministry team at the church 24/7. And then here I am praying for people. Guys, I don't know how I did this. I'm so grateful to God for giving me another chance to be able to continue to do the ministry that He's given me, and to be able to help people. I'm very grateful to the Lord for being able to walk and to talk and to be able to make this video and to be with my family. I can't thank Him enough. And I can't thank you guys enough for your prayers, for keeping me in your mind, for the support you're giving me. And I just want to tell you guys, I'm going to continue doing what the Lord has called me to do. And that, yeah, it will be a little bit slow at first. I won't be able to do as many cases as I want to do at first because I'm still recovering. It's only been, 2 weeks now. But I'll get stronger. I'll get strong, and I'll continue doing what I'm doing, and the pain will go away. And I have faith that the Lord will heal me, that He will take away the pain from my fingers and my hands, and that He will strengthen me, and He will. He will do it. He's faithful. One of the things that that came to mind when I fell on the floor, I couldn't move. It's like, Lord, not like this, not like this, Lord, right? Because it's a horrible, horrible situation. So, anyways, I just want to make an update of with me, what happened with me, and what the Lord did in that conference over there in Lynchburg, Virginia. How many people were delivered? Everybody, I lay hands on everybody. I cast out demons pretty much out of everybody that was there. And it was such a blessing to be there and to see God moving and people being set free. So I just wanted to update you and let you know what happened. And I just want to thank you once again for everything you've done. For everything you've done. So I'm gonna ask you to keep me in prayer. And I just want to tell you guys, I love you, and I look forward to continue to do this ministry and to continue to destroy the works of the devil in your lives. God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.